You know, forging the best weapon for battle and winning a gladiator match, that's the main storyline for Forged in Fire Coliseum, a special series from the original show on History Channel. And competing this season is Tampa Bay's own Eric Perrault, who's here. He's actually there. You can see the picture, all dressed in Viking gear, ready to go. Thank you so much for being here today, Eric.
Thank you for having me.
And I know you're a Viking era reenactor. Are you part of a local group, and what do you guys do?
I am part of the Weird Vikings. We are a local group here in the Tampa Bay area. We do historical reenactment. We do a lot of educational programs, library presentations, school presentations, that sort of thing. We are very educational and period based.
Okay. And what does it mean for you guys to preserve this culture right here in the Tampa Bay area?
It means a lot to all of us. It's why we do it. It's all strictly volunteer.
Okay.
The Viking era is extremely hard to preserve because historically they did not record their own history. So everything that we know, we learn from archaeology and findings and stories from other cultures about the Vikings.
So it's a big deal for you guys to carry on this legacy, right?
It is, and we're learning more. We're still learning about the Viking era. Everything, it's constant process. Every time they find a new dig site, we learn something new.
Yeah, absolutely. And part of that culture is, you know, dealing with weapons and creating your own weapons. And part of the show is that, you know, they're forging these weapons together from raw material. You brought some of the stuff here today for us, right?
I did.
Show us a little bit of that. Yeah.
These are our raw materials for making Damascus steel. It's two different types of steel that get layered every other and then hammered together into one large billet.
Wow.
And cut and stacked and layered again. And this is actually a billet that's going to become a chef's knife.
Oh.
And your finished product turns out looking something like these three in the front here,
Nice.
which are in various stages of completion.
But I see the ridges and all that. That's nice. Okay, so when did you start making weapons and, like, you know, dealing with all this entire genre of different, you know, weapons and all together, right? Because it varies completely.
It does. I have always had a fascination. I trained in the martial arts, the Eastern martial arts, when I was very young. I've always had a fascination with edged weaponry. I started making knives about 7 years ago, give or take. I was doing a process called stock removal, where I would just start with a blank piece of steel, cut out the shape that I wanted, and do all the finish work.
Okay.
About 3 years ago is when I finally bought myself an anvil and started hammering out my own steel.
Wait. Only 3 years, and we see you in action and Forged in Fire. Like, you know, you've been doing this for 20 years or something. That's amazing.
Nope, only about 3 years that I've actually been hammering the steel.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And that's exactly the point of the show. You know, you guys are making these tools, these weapons, and then you compete gladiator style, right? That's what we can see tonight?
In the series that's going to be on tonight and has been airing for the past 5 weeks, it is a one-on-one gladiator style battle in the arena. It's paired to go along with History Channel's Coliseum miniseries. Normally they do a different format, but for these 5 episodes, it is gladiator style in the arena.
Oh my goodness. And I mean, we're going to see you in action tonight. Tell me more about your experience, you know, just, you know, doing everything on TV and then putting the show out there. I mean, essentially it is a show, right?
Yes, yeah.
You do fight though. I see some of the episodes, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah, no, it is. What we did in 8 hours is not easy.
8 hours.
We had 8 hours. A lot of these blades you see laying here take me more than 8 hours. Some of them, this will be up to 40 hours by the time this chef's knife is finished.
Wow.
And that's an 8-inch chef's knife. They had us making 30-inch swords in Damascus patterns in 8 hours.
That is quite amazing. And of course, you can, you know, where can people follow you? Anything on social media that you want to share?
I do have my Facebook page is my main social media page. That is Weird Wolf Forge, WYRD.
Yes,
we are the Weird Vikings, WYRD. So Weird Wolf Forge. I have an Instagram, I have Twitter, I have all those others, but I never use them. And I also have a website, which is www.weirdforge.com. Again,
So
WYRD.
Yeah, and I'm so happy that you're representing Tampa Bay and all of us right here in the area. And don't forget that Forged in Fire is currently available to watch on demand on History Channel app and other available streaming services. And I know you cannot tell us what's going to happen tonight, but please invite everybody to watch tonight.
Check me out tonight on Forged in Fire. It's episode 5 of the Gladiator Battles. This is the grand finale.
Yay! Best of luck. Thank you, Eric, for joining us.
Thank you.